Stop. Before you scroll, before you switch to another video. Give me 60 seconds. If in the next 60 seconds you don't feel this is different, you can leave.
Deal. Because today we are not doing English practice. We are building presence. The kind of presence where when you speak, people listen. The kind where you don't repeat yourself. The kind where you don't say, "Sorry, my English is weak." Let me ask you something. Have you ever known the answer, but when it was your turn to speak, your mind went blank? Have you ever prepared sentences in your head, but when the moment came, your voice became small? That is not lack of English. That is lack of control under pressure. And today we fix that. Right now. Sit straight. Yes, physically straight. Because confidence is not just mental. It is physical first. Shoulders back. Chin level. Slow breath in. And release. Good. Now listen carefully. Fluency is not speaking fast. Fluency is thinking clearly. And clear thinking comes from structure. From today, you stop speaking randomly. You speak in frames. For example, if someone asks, "Tell me about yourself," most people panic. They start with childhood. They jump to hobbies. They mix everything. Instead, use this powerful three-part frame. Present, past, future. Listen. Currently, I am working in marketing, focusing on client communication. In the past, I developed strong teamwork skills through different projects. In the future, I want to grow into a leadership role where I can manage bigger responsibilities. Structured, calm, impressive, not complicated, controlled. Say this with me. Structure creates confidence. Again. Structure creates confidence. Good. Now let's fix your biggest hidden mistake. Over-apologizing. Stop saying, "Sorry, my English is not good. Sorry, I am not fluent. Sorry if I say something wrong." When you say that, you train people to judge you. Instead say, "Let me explain clearly. Here's what I think. My point is simple. See the difference? One sounds weak. One sounds grounded. Now imagine you are in a meeting in the USA, UK, or Canada. Someone disagrees with you. Don't panic. Don't attack. Say this. "That's an interesting point. I see it slightly differently." Calm disagreement is powerful. Aggressive disagreement is insecurity. Now let's talk about thinking speed. Your brain freezes because you translate Hindi to English. Then grammar check. Then fear. Too slow. Instead, think in English chunks. Small bridges like. In my opinion, one key reason is, from my experience, the main point is. These are not fillers. These are thinking tools. If someone asks, "Why should we hire you?" you don't freeze. You say, "One key reason is reliability. I complete my tasks on time. Another reason is adaptability. I adjust quickly in new situations." Clear. Confident. Direct. Now voice. Your voice should not ask for permission. Don't end strong sentences like questions. Weak. "I think this could work maybe." Strong. "I think this could work." Notice the ending drop. That drop signals certainty. And certainty builds trust. Now something deeper. Confidence is not loudness. Confidence is calm control. Some people shout to look strong. Strong people speak steady. Lower your speed by 15%. Pause between ideas. Silence is not awkward. Silence is authority. Let's test you. Repeat this slowly and powerfully. My message matters. Again. My message matters. Feel that. That is identity shift. Now here's a real-life pressure situation. Job interview. They ask, "What is your biggest weakness?" Don't say, "I have no weakness." And don't say, "I am very bad at everything." Say, "One area I am improving is public speaking. Earlier I used to feel nervous, but now I practice regularly and I have improved significantly." That shows growth mindset. Growth impresses more than perfection. Now let's build conversational smoothness. When meeting someone new. "Hi, it's great to meet you. What do you enjoy most about your work?" That question opens real conversation. Not boring small talk. And when they answer, listen. Don't prepare your reply while they speak. Presence is rare. If you give full attention, you stand out instantly. Now posture check again. Are you slouching? Fix it. Because body speaks before words. If your body says, "I'm unsure," your words cannot save you. Now we go deeper. Real fluency comes from decision speed. When it's your turn to speak, don't search for perfect words. Choose simple words fast. Clarity beats complexity. Say this. Clear beats complicated. Again. Clear beats complicated. Good. Now imagine this. You walk into a room. You don't rush. You don't hide. You walk steady. Small natural smile. And you say, "Good afternoon. I'm looking forward to this conversation." Simple. But powerful. Energy is everything. People don't remember every sentence you say. They remember how they felt around you. And from this moment, you are not just learning English. You are building executive presence. Good. Now we train reaction speed. No overthinking. No translating. Just respond. I will give you situations. You respond confidently. Situation 1. Someone says, "Your English is really good." Most learners destroy the moment. They say, No, my English is very bad." Stop rejecting compliments. Instead say, "Thank you. I've been practicing consistently." Short. Confident. Mature. Now situation 2. Someone asks, "Can you explain that again?" Don't panic. Don't feel embarrassed. Say, "Of course. Let me clarify." That sentence alone shows control. Now situation 3. You don't understand something. Weak reaction. "Sorry, what?" Stronger reaction. "Could you repeat that once more?" Even stronger. "Just to make sure I understand correctly, you mean." See the difference? You move from passive to professional. Now let's build flow in long answers. Many learners speak in broken lines. We fix that. Use connectors. Power connectors. For example, "Because of that," as a result, on the other hand, "that's why." These words glue your ideas together. Listen to this answer. "I prefer remote work because it gives flexibility. For example, I can manage my time better. As a result, my productivity increases." That sounds organized. Now say this full sentence without stopping. "I believe strong communication creates better opportunities because clear ideas build trust and trust builds long-term success." Again. Slower. Controlled. Strong ending. Good. Now let's talk about fear. The real problem is not grammar. It is judgment. You imagine people are judging every word. Truth. Most people are thinking about themselves. Not you. So stop performing. Start communicating. When you speak, focus on delivering value. Not on avoiding mistakes. Mistakes are proof you are growing. Silence is proof you are hiding. Choose growth. Now advanced control technique. If you feel nervous mid-sentence, pause. Take one small breath. Continue. Never rush to escape your sentence. Finish what you start. Finishing sentences builds authority. Breaking sentences builds doubt. Now eye contact rule. When speaking to one person, hold eye contact for one full idea. Not staring. Not avoiding. Balanced. When speaking to a group, look at one person per sentence. Slow shift. Leadership energy. Now imagine you are explaining an idea in a live session. Instead of saying, "Okay guys, so basically today we are actually going to talk about." Start directly. Today we are focusing on one powerful skill, confident speaking. Remove unnecessary soft starters. Strong opening. Strong impact. Now voice strength drill. Say this firmly. I speak with clarity. Again. I speak with clarity. Now louder. I speak with clarity. Feel the vibration in your chest. That is projection. Projection is not shouting. It is supported breathing. Now let's simulate a high-pressure question. Why should we trust you? Answer calmly. You can trust me because I value consistency. I do what I say, and I take responsibility for my results. No drama. No over-explaining. Direct. Now another. What makes you different? Strong answer. I focus on solutions instead of problems. When challenges appear, I stay calm and look for practical answers. Confidence is calm problem-solving energy. Not flashy vocabulary. Now something very important for you as a creator. When you speak to camera, don't talk to everyone. Visualize one person. One real person. Speak to them. That removes robotic tone. Your audience in the USA, UK, Canada, Australia, they prefer natural tone. Not theatrical. Not forced motivation. They respect grounded clarity. So slow down slightly. Add natural pauses. Speak like you are sitting across from a friend who genuinely wants to improve. Now posture reset again. Straight spine. Relaxed shoulders. Loose jaw. Steady breathing. Your body must support your voice. Now we move to real conversation building. I will start. You continue in your mind. Question. What are you working on improving right now? Strong response example. Right now, I'm focusing on improving my communication skills. I practice daily by speaking out loud and recording myself. Over time, I've noticed more clarity and confidence in my delivery. Notice the structure. Present focus. Action. Result. That is mature speaking. Now another. What motivates you to improve your English? Possible answer. I want to expand my opportunities internationally. Strong English allows me to connect with more people and express my ideas clearly. Purpose gives power to your words. Now something deeper. Identity shift. Stop saying, "I'm trying to speak English." Start saying, "I am developing strong communication skills." That identity changes your behavior. When you see yourself as a communicator, you act like one. Now powerful mindset line. Confidence is built in practice, not in theory. Watching is not enough. You must speak. Out loud. Daily. Even 5 minutes. Consistency beats intensity. Small daily wins build unshakable belief. Now imagine 6 months from now. You enter a room. You introduce yourself calmly. You answer questions without freezing. You handle disagreement with control. That version of you is built by what you practice today. Not tomorrow. Today. And now we are going to seal this session with a final confidence activation that locks everything in your mind and body. Good. Sit straight. Feet grounded. Shoulders relaxed. Now breathe in slowly. Hold. Release. Again. Inhale confidence. Exhale tension. Now say this slowly and clearly. I don't need perfect English to speak powerfully. Again. I don't need perfect English to speak powerfully. Let that sink in. Perfection is not the goal. Connection is the goal. Now we lock in clarity. Repeat after me. My message matters. Again. My message matters. When you believe your message matters, your voice changes. You stop shrinking. You stop apologizing. You stop hiding behind small words. Now let's combine everything. Strong posture. Calm breath. Clear sentence. Controlled pace. Say this full paragraph confidently. I am improving my communication skills every single day. I focus on clarity, not perfection. When I speak, I stay calm, organized, and confident. I allow myself to pause. I finish my sentences. I respect my voice. Good. Now real-world simulation. You are in a meeting. People are listening. You share your idea. I believe this approach can improve efficiency. For example, we can reduce unnecessary steps. As a result, we save time and increase productivity. Clear. Structured. Professional. Now social setting. Someone asks, "What do you like to do in your free time?" Answer naturally. In my free time, I enjoy learning new skills and staying active. I also like meaningful conversations that help me grow. Simple. But mature. Now disagreement situation. Someone says, "I don't think that will work." Weak reaction. Silence or defensive tone. Strong reaction. I understand your concern. Let's explore another angle. Calm response equals leadership energy. Now fast thinking drill. If your brain freezes, use this rescue structure. That's interesting. Let me think for a second. Here's what I believe. That gives your brain time without losing confidence. Now remember something powerful. Fluency is not speed. Fluency is flow. Flow comes from calm thinking. Calm thinking comes from breathing and structure. Structure gives security. Security builds confidence. Confidence improves delivery. Delivery creates impact. Impact creates opportunities. This is the chain. Now final voice activation. Say this with strength. I speak clearly. I think clearly. I respond calmly. I finish what I start. Again, louder. I speak clearly. I think clearly. I respond calmly. I finish what I start. Feel the authority. That is your new standard. From today, no more saying, "My English is weak." Instead say, "My English is improving." No more saying, "I'm nervous." Instead say, "I'm preparing." Language shapes identity. Identity shapes behavior. Behavior shapes results. And results change your life. Now as you continue practicing with me, remember this. You are not just learning English. You are building presence. You are building clarity. You are building confidence that people can feel the moment you start speaking. If this session helped you even a little, don't keep it to yourself. Like this class. Share it with someone who needs confidence. And subscribe so you never miss the next level of communication training. Because every class we do here is designed for one purpose. To make you calm, clear, and powerful when you speak. Stay consistent. Stay focused. And keep speaking. Good. But we go even deeper now. Because speaking confidently is not only about voice. It is about mental positioning. Before you speak, ask yourself one question. Am I trying to impress, or am I trying to express? If you try to impress, you become tense. If you try to express, you become natural. Natural always wins. Now imagine this situation. You are in a group discussion. Everyone is speaking fast. Some are using big words. Energy feels competitive. What do? You slow down. You wait. You listen carefully. Then you say, "I'd like to add one important point." Pause. Then speak clearly. Controlled entry. Controlled tone. That is presence. Presence is more powerful than speed. Now advanced clarity training. When you speak, organize your idea into 3 parts. Point. Reason. Example. For example, I believe communication is the most important skill today. The reason is simple, it affects every area of life. For example, it helps in job interviews, relationships, and leadership. Point. Reason. Example. This structure makes you sound intelligent automatically. Now emotional control practice. Sometimes someone may disagree strongly. Maybe they say, "That doesn't make sense." Your ego wants to react. But a confident communicator says, "Let me clarify my point." Calm correction. No emotional spike. Power is quiet. Now let's fix one more common mistake. Over-apologizing. Many learners say, "Sorry for my bad English." Stop that. Instead say, "Please let me know if anything is unclear." See the difference? One sounds insecure. One sounds professional. Now let's train thinking in English even more. When you wake up tomorrow, describe simple things in English. The weather feels cool today. I need to finish my work. I will focus on improving. Small daily thinking practice builds automatic response speed. And automatic speed removes fear. Now leadership tone practice. Repeat this sentence with authority. I appreciate your feedback. Short. Strong. No extra words. Now say, "Let's move forward." Feel that ending drop. That vocal drop signals certainty. Now storytelling energy. When you share a story, slow down at important parts. Speed up slightly in transitions. Lower your tone at key moments. Example. Last year, I was extremely nervous before presentations. My hands used to shake. But one day, I decided something had to change. I started practicing daily, and within 3 months, everything shifted. That rhythm creates engagement. Flat tone kills attention. Controlled rhythm builds authority. Now mindset reinforcement. You are not behind. You are building. You are not weak. You are training. You are not slow. You are stabilizing. And stable speakers last longer than fast speakers. Now imagine the camera is on. Thousands watching. What changes? Nothing. Because you are not performing. You are communicating. Performance creates pressure. Communication creates connection. Connection keeps people watching. And that is what builds long-term growth. Now final integration practice. Speak this full paragraph confidently. I communicate with clarity and calmness. I allow myself to pause. I structure my thoughts before speaking. I focus on delivering value, not proving myself. I respect my voice, and I respect the listener. Again. Slower. Stronger. I communicate with clarity and calmness. I allow myself to pause. I structure my thoughts before speaking. I focus on delivering value, not proving myself. I respect my voice, and I respect the listener. That is your standard now. From this moment, every time you speak, remember. Slow is smooth. Smooth is strong. Strong is confident. Keep practicing. Keep building. Keep showing up. Your voice deserves to be heard. Now we close this class the right way. Not with motivation only. with direction. Listen carefully. Confidence is not built in one video. It is built in repetition. You watched. You listened. Now you must apply. Because information does nothing. Practice changes everything. From today, follow this simple rule. Whenever you speak English, slow down slightly. Finish your sentences fully. Pause instead of using fillers. Look forward, not down. And most important, believe that your voice has value. Even if your grammar is not perfect. Even if your accent is different. Even if someone speaks better than you.
Now you listen carefully and try to understand.
Your message matters. Now imagine 1 year from today. If you practice daily like this, your voice will be clearer. Your thinking will be faster. Your body language will be stronger. And people will feel your presence when you speak. That is the goal. Not perfect English. Powerful communication. If this class helped you even a little, don't just watch and leave. Support the journey. Like this video. Share it with someone who wants to improve. And subscribe if you are serious about building real confidence in English. Because here, we don't just learn words. We train presence. We train clarity. We train strength. And we grow step by step. Stay consistent. Stay calm. Keep speaking. Your confident version is already inside you. Now it's time to bring it out.